Ladies and gentlemen, the Carolina Panthers have just released the training camp schedule for 2023. And as someone that has not missed a training camp in nearly 15 years, there is no better person than me to be your go-to guide for training camp, bringing you insider tips, expert tricks, and the ultimate navigation to this year's training camp. But wait, that's not all. I have not one, but two major announcements that you will not want to miss. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video because this video right here is jam-packed full of incredible content. All right, are you ready? Let's go ahead and dive right into it and make sure this training camp is the best one yet.
Stop playing with him.
All right, let's jump right in, man. Starting July 26th, come on down to Wofford College in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and witness the new era begin for the Carolina Panthers. It's going to be great. Frank Reich, the great coaching staff, Bryce Young, come out and witness why Peter King has named our training camp as a top 5 training camp for fan friendliness. Awesome achievement. Now, one of the biggest changes that we must deal with this year is that each practice will require a ticket for entry. This has never been done. This is brand new, okay? You can reserve up to 6 tickets in Ticketmaster, but you must have a ticket to enter practice. That's something that's different. Got to get used to it. I can't really pinpoint a reason as to why they would implement the ticket change, maybe to track attendance. I'm not sure, but something we have to deal with. It kind of is what it is. The free tickets will be made available on Thursday, June 29th, and I think PSL owners have early access to reserve those tickets as well. Now let's step through some of these dates. On July 29th, the Carolina Panthers are going to host their Back Together Again event, which is at Gibbs Stadium starting at 11 a.m. This practice usually has performances by the Top Cats, the Surfer, percussion. There's always fun. There's activities and stuff going on. You'll be able to sit comfortably in the stadium and watch as they go through practice. Also, on August 2nd, they will be having Fan Fest, which will be at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. The tickets for that event, which are usually $5 with, those proceeds going to Panther charities, and you can buy those tickets through Ticketmaster as well. Tickets will be available to the public for Fan Fest on July 13th at 10 a.m. Also, we caught wind of this a while back, but the Jets will be coming to town, coming to Spartanburg, South Carolina on August 9th and 10th. Those joint practices, again, will also be free and open to the public. Come out and witness the future Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers and the Jets come to town. Should be a great bunch of physical practices against. Now, I was reading through the frequently asked questions about what you can and cannot bring in. And I know I want to get this question a lot. And it appears that I will not be allowed to live stream or take any videos. They're not going to be allowing that. It's clearly on the rules of what you can and cannot bring. I can bring my phone, obviously, but I cannot record those plays. I remember last year they did have security walking around and being quite rude about telling folks to put their phones away while pointing their cameras out at practice. So be careful with that. Don't want to get kicked out. They were really aggressive last year, and we'll see if that remains to be true this year. Now, what are some items you can bring to training camp to ensure that your training camp is comfortable? Because it's going to be really hot out there. Number one, here's the first thing I would invest in is a heat sink for your phone. Phones be overheating out there. When you're watching practice, you could maybe try to take a video. Your phone might overheat. This bad boy will remove the heat from your phone and ensure it stays cool and available for you. Another thing I would invest in is a neck fan. This thing right here, it gets some RPMs to it. It keeps you cool. I'm telling y'all, it gets really hot out there. Maybe one that has some water as well. If you can add that to you, keep you cool, man. Bring some ice water. Freeze some waters the night before. Stay cool out there. It gets really hot. They do have ambulances on duty in case somebody passes out. Not only for the players, I've seen some folks pass out and get put in the ambulance to ensure that they get home safe. All right. Another thing y'all need to bring, man, please bring this, man. Come on. Get some deodorant, bro. Get some deodorant. Don't be reaching across me trying to get some autographs smelling like hot garbage, okay? Please invest in some deodorant because some of y'all be smelling like trash, all right? Let's be sure to do that. Another thing you're going to want to bring to training camp is sunscreen because it's going to be hot. There's no place to hide from that sun. There's like one tree out there. So you're not going to be able to hide. Bring a hat, cover yourself because you will get burnt up, okay? Also, you're going to want to bring some glasses, some shades. The way that sun is and the way you're sitting on that hill, you won't be able to see anything if you don't have any sunglasses or shades, all right? So do yourself a favor, invest in sunglasses, some sunscreen, a fan, bring some waters, do all of that to keep yourself comfortable for training. So where are you going to stay when you come to Spartanburg? Well, there's plenty of places you can stay. Depends on your budget. I'm going to recommend, if it fits your budget, the Spartanburg Marriott. I'm a Marriott guy, so I try to stay at Marriott hotels wherever I travel. The Spartanburg Marriott is actually going to be the closest hotel to Wofford, so that's going to be your best bet. There are plenty other places you can stay. There's a Red Roof. There's a Hilton Garden Inn. There's a Best Western, Residence Inn, Comfort Suite. So there's so many places that can fit any budget. Just depends on how you want to, if you want to take that drive. And you can get something that's going to be within 10, 15 minutes from Wofford College. So plenty of places to stay. I would book those hotel accommodations sooner rather than later because prices may go up the closer we get to training camp. Now, what should you eat when you come to Spartanburg? Well, I'm probably not the best person to ask for food recommendations. I eat pretty much anything, and I'm good to stop at a Taco Bell or a McDonald's. So it doesn't really matter to me personally, but I do have some solid recommendations if you want to try them out. You can go to the Flock Shop, Good Chicken, Blue Moon Specialty Foods, Initial Q Smokehouse. Those are just a couple of spots that you can stop in and get some food if you want to, kind of step it up a little bit. Now, when I first came to training camp, everybody told me I had to go to the Beacon. It was like a camp staple. I tried it. I think it's super overrated. I could be in the minority in that, but I think it's way overrated. Hella greasy. I mean, you can say you did it just to try it, but I'm not a big Beacon fan. But hey, who are me to judge? So if you enjoy some of this content, man, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, get in the comments. Let me know what's good, man. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers, about 4,000 away. So hit that subscribe button for your boy, man. Help us get to 25K, man. We greatly appreciate that. So autographs. I know a lot of you all probably came to this video just to talk about and get answers to how do I get autographs. Well, I'm going to share some secrets, okay? I know the people that I get autographs with are probably going to kill me for sharing some of this information, but hey, it is what it is. I'm the man of the people, okay? So the first things first, if practice starts at 10:15 a.m., like the first practice does, the gates to practice usually open at 9:15 in the morning. You're going to want to be in line at least 2 hours ahead of time, so at least 7 o'clock in the morning. If you're not committed to that, then don't even watch the rest of this because that's just the start. You have to be there at least 7 o'clock in the morning if practice starts at 10:15, okay? Not only that, you're going to have a little athleticism. You're going to have to be athletic because guess what? As soon as doors open to the practice field, and I'm not talking about Gibbs Stadium, I'm talking about to the practice field. As soon as the gates open, you are going to have to sprint all the way down to the far right corner, okay? All the way back by the Richardson building, okay? So when you come in, sprint to the far right. All right, there's plenty of methods. You can stay up the hill, run across up the hill, and then run down the hill, or you can run down the hill and then sprint straight across. Plenty of ways you can do it, but that's going to be the best way to get autographs. Get into that corner because guess what? The players know that you had to get there really early to get that prime spot. So most players will sign there before practice, maybe 5 or 6 guys, but most of them will sign after practice. And if they get to that corner, they know they don't have to sign any more autographs. So most of them will get to that corner, sign a few autographs, and then leave. Okay, so that is the best spot to get autographs. Okay, don't arrive at 10 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning and then try to get autographs. You're not going to be in the best spot. A lot of players are going to just walk past you. It is what it is. Okay, so get there as early as possible. Another tip is that if you want to get autographs from very specific players, be sure to have personalized items. Okay, personalized items. For example, jerseys, maybe pictures, something that's very specific that will catch their eye. If you just walk up there with a helmet or a football screaming Bryce, it ain't going to work. I remember a couple years ago when Cam came back, or maybe it was Cam's last year here in Carolina. I think somebody had a high school jersey. No, it was his junior college jersey, and he stopped and signed that. That's examples of unique ways to get attention. You have to get the players' attention. If you don't get their attention, then it's not going to work. That is why I have jerseys. Typically, players have egos. You're stroking their ego by having their jersey, especially for guys that don't have their jerseys on sale. They're lesser-known players. If you can get them, especially rookies, you have their jerseys, they are more apt to sign than you just holding a football saying, sign my football, okay? So those are some key ways to get autographs. Take it or leave it. I've been doing it for a long time. You're welcome. Without further ado, it's time that we get to the two major announcements that we have for Training Camp 2023. This is the first time some of this stuff has ever been done, okay? Now, y'all know, if you've been watching PNP for a while now, y'all know we always been wanting to give back to the community, and it never stops. That's always going to be a thing for PNP, all right? From raising $2,000 for Brandon Zilstra Scholarship, from raising $950 for Bradley Bozeman Foundation, from raising $500 for Miles Hartsfield Foundation. We've always given back to the community. That does not stop here. And for the first time ever, you're going to be able to meet your favorite Panther content creators in one space at Main Street Pub and Eatery, July 29th, right after practice, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come out and meet Rashad and Dave, my man Dunk from Unnecessary Bluntness, Pat Coltrane, Mr. Baby Bubba himself, 7 to 4 Charlotte Bound Show, C3 Panthers Podcast, my man Rob Brown, and Zoe from the Rob Brown Show, Panthers on Tap, Vashtop and Carolina Blitz, and man, the Black Cat Panther Podcast, man, they all going to be out there, man. It's going to be all love, and it's all for a great cause, because guess what? From 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., the Main Street Pub and Eatery will be donating a portion of their proceeds to the Big Brothers United. Super dope, man. We've always been about that. I feel really good about this. We're going to be donating money to a good cause. And this is going to be a meet and greet. Come out and meet some of your favorite Panthers content creators, all right? All love, all positive. Great stuff. So you want to register immediately. It's a free ticket, but you must register. The link is going to be in the description box. Hit that Eventbrite and register fast, because once those 50 tickets are gone, they're gone. We're going to have to talk to the venue to potentially get some more tickets, but that's it. So PNP and Friends, July 29th, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., and you never know who else might show up. Now, for announcement number 2, Rashad and Dave together live August 1st at Hot Fly Brewery in Charlotte, North Carolina, blocks away from Bank of America Stadium. Completely free event. Come watch Rashad and Dave pod live. First time this has ever happened. It's going to be so lit. Come out, man. It's going to be amazing. They allowed us to get the top of Hot Fly to ourselves. Private bartender. Come out there, man. Support local businesses. It's going to be so lit. Rashad and Dave live. Again, another free event. Just come out there, register for your ticket, because they're going to go fast. Once they go, they're gone. Once we hit capacity, that's it, okay? If you're in the Charlotte area, you do not want to miss it. It's going to be on a Tuesday night, the same as our regularly scheduled show. So come out there, come pod with us live, come meet, come mix and mingle. Dave might be a little tipsy since he's at a brewery. You never know. You never know what may happen, all right? So come out, check us out. Cannot wait, all right? All right, with that said, man, that is going to be your training camp primer for 2023. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun, man. Rashad and Dave are going to be in the building live. A lot of the other content creators are going to be there. It's going to be a blast, man. Cannot wait. That said, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, get in the comments, all that good stuff, man. It's going to be a great training camp. I cannot wait to see Bryce Young get it going. I cannot wait to see this coaching staff, Jonathan Mingo, all these young guys that we got, man. I cannot wait to see them. Can't wait to see you all. It's going to be a blast. Let's get a picture, man. Let's chop it up. It's going to be fire, man. Come out to Training Camp 2023. Cannot wait. All right, that being said, like, subscribe, notification bell. We out. Peace.